When Nancy and Steve Joffrey's backyard deck collapsed, the longtime Brookhaven homeowners were on their way to the Florida Panhandle. Their niece stopped by the house with a friend when everything crashed to the ground.
They came to pick up some beach chairs, and they were kind enough to let the dog out on the deck, and then the deck collapsed while they were on it.
The Joffrey's dog made it inside, but the fall broke their niece's ankle. They got the call and pulled over in shock.
We pull over because we're in shock. Your deck really doesn't collapse.
So we didn't know what to do. Do we turn around and go do anything? And our niece said, there's no reason for you to come back. There's nothing you can do.
Most homeowners don't think about the quality of deck construction. The Joffrey's deck is original, built in the 90s, when the building codes were different.
You've got through bolts that are coming in, not enough of them on the ledger.
But the only way to know how safe a deck is to have it inspected.
Does it meet today's building codes? No.
Atlanta News First Investigates asked Stan Garnett to take a look. He is certified through the American Society of Home Inspectors and has been inspecting and building decks for 3 decades. He says every homeowner should inspect their decks every 5 to 10 years. Why? Because the average deck lifespan is only 15 to 20. And listen to this.
So the deck collapsed for a number of reasons. The manner in which it was built structurally from the get-go, although it passed inspection at the time around 29 years ago when it was originally built, it no longer meets current code requirements. It does not follow the protocols.
Do you see where the nails are sticking out? That's how the builder in the 90s secured it to the house. Garnett says it would never pass inspection today.
Built brand new at that time?
Correct.
Had a deck attached to it?
Correct.
But how were the Joffreys supposed to know?
What do you do?
And yet, days after the collapse, the Joffreys say their insurer said it was dropping them for negligence and indicated that it may not pay the claim. That was in September.
I'm getting very emotional because, one of the reasons we weren't so ready to jump on them so quick is because the week after it happened, he was diagnosed with cancer. So that's our priority, is cancer, not a deck.
Here we are in February.
Here's the view that we get.
It's a nice view, but don't step outside.
So if there's a fire or any issues, we have nowhere to go.
The insurance company finally agreed to pay the claim. Steve is doing better, but he wants this crisis resolved so that he can deal with his own.
What do you want?
The deck fixed, and that's it. Let's move on.
We're going to continue to follow this story, but we want to leave you with some takeaways because there are things that you can check yourself, like when you walk on your deck, does it move? And what about the stairs? Do they move? And does the whole staircase move when you shake it? Here's one other thing. Get underneath the deck and look for rot. And what about your post? Look at this. It's buried in the ground. That's not good. One last thing, I promise. Call your insurance company and make sure that you have enough medical coverage. Fortunately, the couple in this story did. I'm Better Call Harry, keeping your family safe.